Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing goats, greatest of all time, Capricorns. I am talking to all of you tuned into this channel. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Yes, we're going to be talking about Chiron or Chiron, however you like to pronounce it. It is retrograde. It'll be retrograde until December 19th, along with 6 planets that are retrograde. You have Saturn, which is your ruling planet, is retrograde. So you can be focusing on your ambitions and your long-term goals. And you have Uranus, that's retrograde. You have Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto. Who did I miss? Okay. Mercury. Yes, Mercury, Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, Pluto, Neptune. Yep. 6 planets. And then you have Chiron, who is what is a minor planet, right? It's a minor planet. Actually, Chiron or Chiron, however you like to pronounce it, represents our desire to heal and make whole. And it can also indicate aspects of our lives where we've been wounded, right? So a lot of people have been wounded, and Chiron actually indicates an aspect of your life where, through no fault of your own, you've been wounded in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So we're going to speak to that. And particularly, what is that thing that could be holding you back? Every sign, it affects every sign in that way that gets to that part of you that's been wounded, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about. Specifically for Capricorns, it could have been that you shoulder responsibility at an early age, right? And so having that feeling of not fitting into a system that can lead you to feel like you got to carve out your own authority. Let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing goats, greatest of all time. I'm talking to my sea goats, my Capricorns, as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my loyal, hard-working team players who are also ambitious, classy, responsible, self-disciplined, self-control, an enormous amount of self-control, great managers of people, money, and time, and very creative signs. You all are very, very creative. It's nice when people actually nurture your creativity. That's where you really get the best out of Capricorns. So again, Chiron, if there's that part of you that feels like you're that, like the wounded healer, or you felt alienated to some degree, or you felt, displaced or like an outsider, that's what Chiron, being retrograde, because planets don't move backwards. People think retrograde, they're thinking retro meaning backwards. No, it doesn't. Planets don't move backwards, and they don't move slower, right? But it's going to help you to get to the cracks and crevices of those places that need healing, those wounded places that need healing. So vulnerability is a strength. You want to be vulnerable in those places and say, okay, was I placed in charge? Was I the parent to did I have to take on a parent role to my own parents? As a child, did I have to run the household? Seemingly felt like you had to run the household. Here we have the devil card, which is your card. Devil actually resides in everybody. God and devil energy resides in everybody. What this represents actually is fear, doubt, addiction of some sort, right? You could be addicted to a person, you could be addicted to people, places, or things, right? But here we have the Two of Swords. You want to take these blindfolds off so you can see everything, like literally see the good in people and see the bad in people, and then make a determination, right? You don't need to shoulder the responsibility of a person. That could be something that happened in your childhood where you felt like you had to be the grown up. Even in a house full of adults, you felt like you had to grow up kind of fast. So you don't need to do that with adults. Hey, listen, I'm not your mama. I'm not your daddy. Listen, if you weren't raised in your own household, I can't do nothing for you, man. Yes. So that's what Chiron is doing. Like really getting to the heart of what areas are wounded in you, right? So I see a lot of you all ending a cycle at the end of a cycle. Like, I'm not going to mother this man, or I'm not going to mother this or father this woman, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to parent this adult, right? Either we're on the same frequency or we're not, right? So I see you at the end of a cycle, which is really, really nice, a long and arduous one, by the way, where you've been enlightened. along the way, right? Yeah. You're no longer going to be afraid. It is what it is. It's like, hey, so Chiron, however you want to pronounce it, is retrograding to December 19th, right? So it may not even take until December 19th. You may all of a sudden a light bulb goes off and you say, listen, hey, I'm not babysitting this person. I'm not doing it. Been that all my whole life. I'm not nurturing that kind of behavior anymore. And guess what you're going to be making more room for? Money. All this is money, at least 8 streams of income. I love it, love it, love it. Because you've learned how to balance out your own energy. You took the blindfolds off. You like, let me just see this thing for what it really is, okay? Let's call a spade a spade. This person wants me to parent them. I'm not doing that anymore. That's a lot of energy. Nope. I didn't give birth to this person. Can't claim them on my taxes. No can do, no sir, and no ma'am. Here we have 10 of cups. And look at you, so harmonious. This is your your divine masculine to your divine feminine energy. You're feeling great about life. Like, see, some of you all were in relationships with people who were operating in fear, and it actually contaminated you, Capricorn, and you feel like you had to parent that person. Especially if you have kids involved, you're like, okay, not only am I a parent to the child that I gave birth to that I can claim on my taxes, I'm actually parenting somebody else. Like, what the heck? Right? Some of y'all are parenting people on your job. Some of y'all are parenting people in your romantic relationships. Some of y'all are parenting your friends, the whole 9 y'all. Like, y'all are just nurturing to everybody, right? Balance that energy out. That's how you're going to see who is taking advantage of you and who, and if a person needs that kind of nurturing, that's what you got therapists for. That's what they're there for, right? So you have learned a lot about yourself on this journey of over nurturing people, right? And so instead of this you being you and your person, this is you and you. This is your divine masculine to your divine feminine. This is a little boy, a little girl inside of you, and you are completely in harmony with yourselves. Yeah. I'm not parenting you. I didn't give birth to you. Nope. Not anymore. Not like before. No can do. Right. So here we have the Chariot card, right? So this is where you're going to be focusing on balancing out your own energy. Again, you're a Capricorn. This is your polarity, Cancer, right? Your polarity. So again, you are going to focus on balancing out your own energy. See this black horse and white horse? Yeah, this represents both of you. The good in you, the evil in you, the seen in you, unseen, the known, unknown. This is a person who is fully balanced out, and you're not afraid of being by yourself if you need to be. And I'm not talking about just in a romantic relationship. We're talking about period. You're not afraid to be that person that stands out in the office. That person who is not going to nurture drama in the office place. The person who's not going to nurture drama in your family, not going to nurture drama in your friendships. You're not doing that, right? You're not over nurturing anybody else anymore. Yes. Matter of fact, what I love about what's happening right now, along with these 6 planets plus Chiron being retrograde right now, is a waxing crescent moon. Because guess what? That waxing crescent moon is encouraging everybody to be positive and to operate in faith. This is the opposite of faith. This is fear, false evidence appearing real. Something in you from your childhood may have told you, I got to over nurture people. I've always been that way. Why? Why are kids out here being the parents? Why? Why is that happening? They gave birth to you. You didn't give birth to them, right? So waxing crescent moon is really encouraging positivity and faith no matter what else is going on. You got a lot of people moving crazy all over the place. But again, for you, this is about healing and being compassionate towards yourself. Focusing on healing those parts of yourself. I'm trying to help everybody get to their best lives, right? Really get to your best lives, living your best lives. Yep, more money. Look at this. Breakthrough. Come on, cards. Come on out this deck. Stop playing with me. All right. Yes. Boom. You manifesting a great deal of money. This is you. Yeah, that's you manifesting a great deal of money. At least 8 streams of income and then more money coming in after that. Why? Because you are not going to be committed anymore to parenting an adult, right? Here we have the Queen of Wands. Yes, this is a person who is really on fire. They feel magnetic, happy, and free. Why? Because they're like, okay, I didn't give birth to you. I didn't father you. I didn't mother you. I can't claim you on my taxes. So you need to get it together before you step over here. You need to get it together, right? So I see a lot of you all just like really, really being a laser focus on the things that you love to do, right? I love this because you took off the blindfolds. You saw things for what it really was. You've been on this long and arduous path where you've been enlightened along the way about a lot of people around you. But more importantly, Capricorns, you learn more about yourself. Like, I love when planets go retrograde because, like I said before, planets don't move backwards and they don't move slower. But it gives us an opportunity to kind of sort of slow down and be in introspective mode, like really learn more things about ourselves, like slow down. For some people, it's like, oh my God, I can't, why is this taking so long? Or why is this happening? Just slow down and relax. There's some things that God and the universe and your ancestors and spirit guides are trying to show you, right? So this is what this is. You are moving closer and closer towards your dreams, your goals. Yes. And you are on fire. It's amazing when you balance out your own energy and you like, okay, now I know the root of why I am the way that I am, right? So no longer am I going to over nurture energies, because that's how I felt when I was a child, where I had to nurture people in my own household, right? And so here we have, you're on fire. This is your brow chakra. This is what people call the third eye. Wide open. You're seeing things in the spirit realm now. Why? Because you are committed to not over nurturing anybody. No, not anybody. I mean, again, unless you gave birth to them. And I mean, if they're an adult, you don't need to over nurture them, right? Because you've given them enough nurturing as a child. Well, now they're independent and they're good, right? Here we have Knight of Wands. Again, you're on fire. And so I see breakthrough for you. Why? Because now you've gotten to the root of why you are the way that you are. A lot of people want to change, but they don't even know where to start, right? They don't even know where to start. So thank Chiron for being retrograde. Yeah. Chiron was discovered in 1977. So it's, by all intents and purposes, pretty new, but still, nevertheless, I wanted to teach on this specifically for every single sign, because it affects every sign differently. So here we have, let's get an oracle card. Like attracts souls. Like attracts like, right? Love awakens the soul. So like attracts like, right? Love awakens the soul. Here we have, I am free from limitations. Yes, this is an oracle card. So again, here we have a person who is now unapologetically a Capricorn, right? Unapologetically, right? So again, whereas before you were shouldering responsibilities maybe in your household as a child, and so now as an adult, you feel like you need to shoulder responsibility in your office, you need to shoulder responsibilities in your friendship, you need to shoulder all the responsibilities in everything. No, you don't. You don't have to do that. It's time to soar. It's time to make a lot of money. It's time to get focused, have internal peace and harmony, Capricorn. I mean, completely. I keep telling people you literally can have it all. You really, really can. You just got to get to the root of why you were wounded in the first place, why you are an over-nurturer. Why? There's your answer. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you again on Sunday. Bye.